Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Just in, governors agrees on 14 days national lockdown. Governors of the 36 states of the Federation on Wednesday unanimously agreed on the implementation of an interstate lockdown for another 2 weeks to contain the spread of COVID-19. 25 states have recorded cases of coronavirus, with 782 confirmed cases at about 11:25 p.m. on April 21st, with 25 deaths. The governors operating under the Alliance of the Governors, Nigerian Governors Forum, NGF, reached the agreement after receiving a briefing from the governor of Lagos, Bauchi, Oyo, Ogun State, who shared their experience and lessons from the fight against COVID-19. The committee issued by the NGF chairman and governor of Ekiti State, Kayode Fayemi, at the end of the sixth COVID-19 teleconference meeting, said only essential services will be permitted during the national lockdown. Fayemi says governors unanimously agreed to the implementation of an interstate lockdown in the country over the next 2 weeks to mitigate the spread of the virus from state to state. Only essential services will be permitted in order to strengthen, coordinate implementations of necessary public health recommendations across the states. Governors resorted to set up COVID-19 committee at the regional level, headed by their state commissioner for health. Regional committee will continue to interface with the state task force committee on COVID-19 already established by each state. It is expected that the movement from one state to another will be highly prohibited. Only essentials like movement of food materials, movement of medications, and basic essentials necessary to COVID-19 will be allowed to move between states. One of the ways we have come to see that COVID-19 is spread is through the movement from one state to another. And as such, if we can reduce the movement in the next 2 weeks, this gives the window period of the COVID-19, which is always termed as the incubation period, or the period for one to notice symptoms to die down, as less interactions means less vulnerability and openness to this COVID-19. So the governors have unanimously agreed to lock down interstate movement. Well, my people, and I don't hear and finish. The governors of all the 36 states had a meeting, yes, and they agreed that um, all states should be locked down. Interstate movement should be locked down. I don't know if this is meaning that the states will be released to carry about their normal life, but interstate, moving from one state to another, for instance, moving from Lagos to Kano, they don't want that. Moving from Delta to Edo, they don't want that for the next 2 weeks. The only movement that will be accepted, that will be allowed, and police will not stop you on the way, or you'll not be harassed or sent to prison or jail, whatever, or pay any fine, is within state movement. But what they did not say to us now is if they have, if the ban on movement has been restricted between states. What we are hearing them say now is the movement, among the movement, interstate movement has been prohibited because of the number of cases they have heard. So far, 25 states in the country have identified that they've had issues of coronavirus. So it has not really traveled all across the country, and not every state is already affected by coronavirus. So, my people, This is the matter that is going on now. If you have any trouble, can you please refrain from traveling? Because those that have gone ahead without listening have gotten into trouble. And you know, Nigerian police are very lawless. They themselves don't even have respect from themselves, how much more somebody else. So please don't go and make yourself a scapegoat to them. They will just maltreat you, and you don't want that. You don't want that at all. So please, if you must have a valid reason why you are traveling. And if it's not necessary, if you can wait, please let it wait. Don't go and put yourself in a danger of pleading with any police, or you have to now beg, or you now be maltreated, flogged. You know, Nigeria, they not get respect. Oh. Now they look face. So not go put yourself in that kind of danger, please. Okay? Please, just please, if you can avoid it, avoid it. Don't go and put yourself in any state or area where the government or the police will begin to maltreat you or misbehave or turn you into a scapegoat. It is not necessary. Trust me, it's not necessary. You don't want to put your body through that stress. Okay? So please, everyone, just be mindful. Make sure that you look after yourself and you do the needful. Don't go and implicate yourself with anything that you will regret. No say Nigerian government they not get seal. They only respect their people. They only respect the government. They only respect those in authority. They don't have respect for the common man on the street. You don't want to be their scapegoat. You don't want to be the one that they will maltreat and they will inflict injury on you. At the end of the day, you are worse off. Can't join the whole matter of COVID-19. You don't want to. It's really surprising to hear that they are still arresting people. People are still falling victims of whatever is going on with these people. So please, in any way you can avoid it while you can. Don't get yourself into any form of, politics. If you don't know the governor of your state, you don't know one big man, not go enter road. Because they will just maltreat you before they go break. You don't already suffer, they suffer already. So anyway you can avoid it, please do avoid it. Oh. Don't allow yourself to be maltreated. Don't allow yourself to be treated like the scapegoat, and just make sure that you look after yourself. Anyway, my people, today we are campaigning for an act of kindness, an act of love to your fellow neighbor. You know, we are saying that in this time of coronavirus, a lot of people are really suffering. A lot of people are going through a lot. That we should please look out for our neighbor, look out for one another, and make sure that we look after one another. Some people have food in their house and just allowing that food to go bad or rotten. Nigeria people they suffer. Even if not empty soup, no gari, offer it to somebody. You'll be amazed how they will bless you and how much they will appreciate it, rather than you just eating by yourself. Show an act of kindness. Be kind to somebody. Ask your neighbor, have you eaten? Just that little. It's not because they cannot take care of themselves. Oh. Some people have just found themselves in this coronavirus whole saga thing, and they are just overwhelmed. They don't have. There was no plan. There was no preparation, and people are really suffering. In any way, form, or kind that you can assist somebody, please do. Don't mind the government that say they are giving relief package, but actually they are enriching themselves. Give an act of kindness. They show an act of kindness. Help a neighbor, assist a neighbor's child, show to somebody else that they are a human being, that you care about them, and you'll be amazed. God Himself is the one that will reward you. So I want to say here that please don't forget to thumbs up for us, like and share. Subscribe if you have not, so you can get all our latest news. We are here to keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. You have a voice, please use it. Don't allow anyone make you feel that you don't have a voice. That's a lie. Please, my people, make sure that you look after somebody, give an act of kindness, show an act of kindness. Let's not forget that we are first of all fellow people. If you were in that position, you will wish that somebody does same to you. So please, what you will want someone to do to you when you are in desperate need, do it to somebody now. Do it to somebody now. Be kind to somebody. At this time of COVID-19, let us look out for those that are around us and let us make sure that they are safe so that people can feel the impact and know truly that they are loved and that somebody cares for them. Okay? Thank you very much for listening. Don't forget to stay safe. We love you. Have a lovely and a wonderful